Satnam, Ananda here, and I'm going to go over the next portion of Bruno's Amazing Adventures, Journey to Ananda. In this situation, it's where him and Mala are back on the trail to go meet Ananda and Amritsar, and along the way, again, his heavy bags are loading him down. So all the good feelings he got from the grounding is all of a sudden taking its toll again. So as they are walking, they come to this grove of mango trees to take a rest, and this is where it leads off. They sat under a particularly lovely mango tree, Bruno thought about his situation, how miserable he was in the heat, being eaten by mosquitoes, tired and achy from carrying his heavy load. On top of everything, his stomach rumbled with hunger. This was definitely not what he signed up for. As if the tree could read his thoughts, just as his mind turned to how hungry he was, a fresh mango fell from its branches and bounced off his head. He looked up to the leaves above to see much rustling and more mangoes falling around him. A voice seemed to be coming from the tree, chanting an unfamiliar chant. I am not my mind, I am not my thoughts, I am not my feelings, I am not my past, I am beyond, beyond, beyond your my beliefs I am. Shake it, shake it, shake it off. I am now free to be me, I am. And just like that, there was stillness in the branches. Bruno peered closer, and now the leaves popped the head of a monkey staring straight at him. Taken by surprise, Bruno managed to sputter, Who are you? They call me Trinity, the monkey said. This I am, and this I am not. When I don't know who I am, I suppose it's all right to be Trinity, but when I know who I am, I'm beyond that. This didn't make much sense to Bruno, but he figured that was okay. What do you do? Bruno asked. I clean, the monkey replied. Where you clean the tree by shaking out the mangoes? Bruno questioned. No, silly, laughed Trinity. I clean my thoughts, feelings, and beliefs to flesh out who I think I am so that I can become who I truly am. Bruno thought about the bad feelings he carried with him, about the heat and the mosquitoes and the strange place he found himself. The thought of cleaning his mind sounded rather lovely. Can I clean my mind too? He asked. Absolutely, Trinity replied. So this part of the book brought in something that was my big shift in my own life, and this of the depression, the suicidal thoughts, the anger, all these different things that I identified myself with. It came to when my Buddhist teacher, and I'm going over my whole meditation practice, what started so beautiful of just watching thoughts come and go just like clouds in the sky, all of a sudden became this repetition of all these deep-seated things that scared me about myself. So when I was crying to him about how I thought I was losing my mind and oh my gosh, there's something really wrong with me. And he smiled and he said, it's okay, it's only a thought. It all of a sudden shifted my whole world and perspective of who I identify myself with. Because a thought is just a thought. A feeling is just a feeling. They come and go. So when I was able to all of a sudden take on that concept, I was able to deal with what is the root of this? Is this a routine? Is this something programmed? Is this something that stays? No, it actually fluctuates. I'm actually very joyous. I'm very happy. Yes, I have my moments of anger. Yes, I have my moments of envy and maybe not being the most gracious person, but I also have all this light in me. So when we work with children or even with ourselves, instead of identifying in that moment in our place where it's less than grace, we can then all of a sudden just look at it, see what it's coming from, and be able to wash over it. And that's where these other techniques come in, that when we are in that tough situation, when we do have all that frustration, all that fear, we can come in, we can shake it off, we can let it go, we can come back to our breath and to our gratitude to find ourselves. So I hope you join me on these wonderful practices. Have a beautiful week. Satnam.